What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are using a fan favorite from Generation 9. We got ourselves a TINKATON team for the casual ladder. Now, when it comes to TINKATON, this Pokemon's typing is phenomenal. Fairy and Steel typing, two of the best typings on their own. Combine them together, makes them even better. Mold Breaker as ability, rocking the Rocky Helmet as item with Gigaton Hammer, Fake Out, Fate, and Helping Hand. Now, we do have a restricted Pokemon on today's team, but it is one of the most off-meta out of the restricted Pokemon. We got Eternatus, Choice Specs as its item, hitting like a truck with Sludge Wave, Sludge Bomb, Dynamax Cannon, and Flamethrower. Our final four Pokemon, pretty standard Pokemon, pretty meta outside of Araquanid. We got Frigoraph, Kingambit, and Urshifu. Now, Frigoraph obviously going to be our support Pokemon with Light Screen and Trick Room. Araquanid, a great physical attacker, especially within that Trick Room. Defiant, Kingambit, and Urshifu, big time physical attackers on today's team. And honestly, I don't really know the speeds of these Pokemon, but I would assume that this team right here is a lot slower than most, so it's probably for Trick Room, right? You would think so. Guys, you want to run the team for yourself? Rental code is at the top right hand corner, and if you do enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel. Without further ado, let's hop into match number 1, showcasing this TINKATON and Eternatus team on the casual ladder. Match number 1 coming at you guys, going up against a top tier team with Koraidon and Lunala on it. On top of that, they got Ursaluna, they got Incineroar, and they're rocking out with Brute Bonnet. Now, this team right here kind of thrives out both ways. It looks like they can thrive out with Trick Room and outside of Trick Room. And honestly, this team, or the team I have, is kind of half and half. I'm thinking I'm just going in with our speedier Pokemon right here and then bringing Kingambit in here. I could go into like TINKATON here for the lead just so I can, you know, go into Fake Out and just have Eternatus do its thing. I'm kind of leaning towards that, right? Let's do it. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do TINKATON here. I'm going to bring Urshifu. And then last but not least, do I want Frigoraph for support? Or would I rather have Kingambit? Because Kingambit late game, pretty solid with Sucker Punch. I'm with it. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. Now, this matchup seems like it's going to be pretty tough for me, but we're going to figure it out. But I got some huge news. As you guys know, I collect Pokemon cards, specifically PSA 10 Pokemon cards. If you guys are collecting Pokemon cards, you guys will actually like this. I just picked up, since I won my fantasy football league, I got like a $3,000. I just picked up the Pikachu Van Gogh card in a PSA 10. I got it down to $1,300, so I ended up spending $300 of my own money. But that's a good price. I got that $3,000 from fantasy football, and I told myself if I won, I'm totally buying a big card, and I bought that card literally like 5 minutes ago. So I'm stoked about it. Super excited. When it comes in, I'll show it to you guys in a video. But from here, they're gonna end up leading these two. Incineroar and what is that? And I can't even think of his name. Koraidon. But I'm thinking here I could just Fake Out and go into Poison Terra and honestly just Sludge Wave across the board because TINKATON is a Steel type and we won't affect it. So that's pretty good for me. That is pretty good for me. So I'm gonna do that. That's exactly what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna see what Koraidon wants to do because Koraidon could just launch like a Fire Terror and look to just deal a lot of damage to me. But I'm hoping I could just Fake Out and get off the Sludge Wave and just get after it that way. I do have Kingambit in the back end, which is a pretty good Pokemon here as well, considering it is a Steel type. So Steel types I'm going to have to use up until either my Eternatus dies out here or something else happens. But he's going to end up going into Fire Terror type, most likely looking to just take out my TINKATON. Which, I mean, I don't really mind, but we'll see. Fake Out's going to fly here. Make him flinch. And I'm outspeeded, which is great news. So hopefully he's not going for Flame Charge. The Sludge Wave Choice Spec with that Poison Terror type. See how much damage we're doing. It's a good chunk of damage. It's a good chunk of damage. And we're picking up poisons. We love to see that. Flutterboot's going to fly here. Who are you attacking here? It's got to be my TINKATON. Yeah, TINKATON's going to die out here. So, I mean, from here, we could pretty much just constantly spam Sludge Wave here, right? It seems like my play. Seems like it's got to be my play here. He's going to take Rocky Helmet, he's going to take Recoil, and he's going to die out to that, which we absolutely love. So no more Terror type for him. Don't mind that. Let's see who they want to go into. Hopefully they don't have a Y-Guard user. If they have a Y-Guard user, it's going to be, what's it called? It's going to be Lunala. That would be their only Y-Guard user. And at that point, I'm going to have my, what's it called out here on the field? My Kingambit. Which is going to be really nice for me. They don't have Terror type either. I like this. I like where we're sitting here. I like the position we're in. I'm kind of hoping they don't go into Lunala here. They'll put me in a weird spot, and they don't. That's beautiful. So Flutter Mane probably going to outspeed us. Can't one-tap me, which is perfect. And I should just end up winning this game, right? This game seems like we just win it, right? Sludge Wave, send it again. I'll just go an Iron Head in this slot, because we know Sludge Wave's going to KO you. We'll double down into the Flutter Mane slot, just in case it has the Focus Sash. You never know. And, I mean, Eternatus, ready to roll. Ready to roll. There's a lot of damage outputting here. I also have Urshifu in the back end. But again, if I'm throwing Sludge Waves across the board, I'm probably KOing my own Pokemon, which is why I want to bring in both these Steel-type Pokemon. It just works well. I don't have to worry about hitting my ally Pokemon. Nothing's worse than when you're choicing into a move that hits your ally Pokemon and it just screws you up. But Flutter Mane's going to end up protecting. That's no big deal at all. Incineroar's just going to die here. Bye-bye, Incineroar. And we're just going to keep constantly doing the same thing. So again, I am terrified of who their final Pokemon could be. If it is that Lunala. Because then he's just going to Wide Guard me, man. He is simply just going to Wide Guard me. But again, him having Lunala and Flutter Mane, I feel like as long as this Flutter Mane doesn't have Mystical Fire, I feel like the moves they have aren't going to be that good. But it's going to be Brute Bonnet, which is totally fine. That's totally fine. I could just do the same thing. Send it again. Send it again, dude. Sludge Waving. Iron Heading. Like this. I like this. Eternatus with that Poison Terror type. They weren't expecting the Sludge Wave spam today. They were not expecting that. I'm liking it. Eternatus is great restricted Pokemon. I feel like it's very niche. There's just very many good ones like Shadow Rider and obviously Crydom and Rhydon. But Eternatus doesn't get the love it deserves. They're going to double down at that slot. And he's bulky as well. As you can see here, he's going to be able to soak up these shots no problem. I take a special defense drop, but should be game. Should be game. I'm guessing Flutter Mane Sash, or it's Booster Energy. One or the other. I'm hoping it's Booster Energy. And actually, we don't even put it down to the Sash. We don't even put it down. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. Might be AV'd. I don't know. But Ironhead's going to fly behind this. Pick up the KO, no problem. GG's. We're starting off 1-0. Match number 2 time. Let's keep it rolling with Eternatus here. Going up against a Hitmontop team. Now, chances are they are just going to lead Hitmontop. So I'm going to go into my Defiant Pokemon and try to get rolling that way. And honestly, probably just go Trick Room route of things here. I like this. We'll go for Farigiraf. We'll bring a Araquanid in the back end. And we'll have Eternatus in there for late game. Because chances are, when Trick Room ends, we're going to need a speedy Pokemon. And our Eternatus can be that speedy Pokemon. Which I'm absolutely loving. So that's going to be the play. That is going to be the play. Trick Room setup. Hopefully they lead Hitmontop. I get that Defiant boost, and I get rolling from there. That would be, you know, best case scenario. And they don't lead him. Sad news for us. But I have Farigiraf. You can't fake me out, and I kind of like my typing a lot here. I mean, you're going to probably Spore me, right? Oh, dude. You're so Sporing my Farigiraf. That sucks. That sucks that you're Sporing my Farigiraf. You are definitely Sporing my Farigiraf. Hate this game. Hate this game. I hate it. I hate this game so much. Farigiraf, please tell me you have Grass Terror type. Oh, even better. You have Safety Goggles. Love you. I love you. Let's go. Let's go. So from here, I'm not really going to worry about Amoonguss too much. I'm just going to go Kowtow Cleave in that slot. And I'm going to set up that Trick Room. Actually, should I set up the Trick Room? Or should I just Psychic away at this point? Let's deal some damage into Amoonguss. Because we know he's Sporing. We already know he's Sporing. We already know he's Sporing. And with Amoonguss on the field, I really don't want to set up that Trick Room. Hopefully he Spores my Farigiraf, right? Electabuzz going to pop out here. He's going to take this Kowtow Cleave. Which is not bad for me. Solid damage. Psychic's going to fly here. Pick up solid damage. And Spore my Farigiraf. Spore my King Gambo. Okay, now I kind of just want to pop Trick Room. I feel like he's going to swap. Or he's going to at least go for Follow Me here. Like, oh man, it's just such a problem. It's such a problem with that thing. I want to pop Trick Room so bad, but at the same time, it's like, I don't want to. I think I'll just Psychic it down again. I think we'll just double down. So ends up withdrawing Amoonguss. He's going to send out Blastoise here. So Blastoise going to pop out here. Electabuzz is going to set up that Rain Dance, and he's ready to go here. I mean, I could Sucker Punch if I wake up, which would be nice, but there is a fat chance that they just go for Follow Me. Psychic getting a crit. That's good damage there. He's going to Rain Dish up, but we like that damage there. I got to go for Trick Room, no? I feel like I have to. I could go Water Terror here. Or I could just Hard Swap into Araquanid. I have Water Bubble. I'm just gonna Terastallize you. Let's go straight Water here. Let's go for the Kowtow Cleave. And let's go for the Trick Room if we can pull it off. Going for the Trick Room, baby. Going for the Trick Room. So, we know their whole team. We know their whole team. If I can pull off the Trick Room, I mean, that puts us in a position to do very good. But if we don't, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I'm hoping Kingambit can just wake up here. But he's going for Helping Hand. I know Frigorap's definitely dead to this, unless we dodge it. What are you going for? Water Spout. Actually, can you soak this? You do. I was going to say, your HP's not that high. That's great news. I'm still asleep. But now I get to pop this Trick Room, which is good for me. The Trick Room's out. They could end up just protecting Blastoids. Rain Dish is going to give him some HP. I think they're going to end up protecting Blastoids if I had to guess. I still might as well just attack that slot, right? I should at least Psychic it. Yeah, that's exactly what we do here. With these Trick Room turns. I'm going to go Kowtow Cleave into the Electabuzz. And I'm just going to go Psychic here. Chip up some damage. I think he's going to protect Blastoids. Or swap it into a Moongus, right? Either or. Either or. But good Trick Room on our end. And good turn for us to just attack that slot. And actually deal some damage. We got lucky with that crit. But dealing some damage in that slot. Making Water Spout not do nearly as much damage as it normally does. But he ends up just withdrawing Electabuzz here. Is this going to be a Moongo? A Moongo popping out here? It is a Moongo. I thought he was maybe protecting Blastoise, but it looks like he's just going to protect Blastoise. No, he keeps it on the field. So we Psychic. We get to chip up some more damage. I end up waking up, which is beautiful news. The Kowtow Cleave is going to launch here. Pick up good damage. So again, very scared of a Moongus. Very scared of a Moongus. Now that Trick Room is here because, again, he could just Spore me down, which really sucks. It does really suck. But I do have a Araquanid, which is nice. Araquanid can do decent damage here. But if he's going to Spore me, I'm going to go for Sucker Punch into Blastoids. That's going to be my play. If he's going to Spore me, I'm totally just going for Sucker Punch into Blastoids. And then probably just going for Lunge here. He's got to be going for that, right? He could be going for Rage Powder. That could be the play. Which I wouldn't like, but if I had to guess, Amoonguss in Trick Room, he wants to Spore. He ends up protecting here. Lunge, can you just pick up the KO? Can you just do us all a favor? And just pick up a KO? And actually... Oh, no, never mind. But yeah, there's that Spore. He puts Kingambit back to sleep. Lunge is going to fly here. Doesn't do nearly as much damage as I want to do. And of course, there's Rocky Helmet here as well. And Blastoise just slowly getting HP. Oh, man. God dang it, Amoonguss. Honestly, if this Trick Room ends, my Eternatus can just start ripping. Low-key. Low-key, it can start ripping. I could go for the Hard Swap here and bring out Eternatus, but how many turns are left in Trick Room? There's 2, so now's not the time. We'll go for Kowtow Cleave. I guess I'll just Lunge this Blastoids. Just keep just chipping damage away. I mean, that Rain Dish is just helping him out tremendously. And there's Pollen Puff here as well. So he's ready to just rip Water Spouts again at full HP, but I doubt he's going to do that. Lunge flying, not doing that much damage. And is that White Herb? Is he going for Shell Smash? I actually kind of want him to go for Shell Smash just because your defense will be so much lower. I know he's sticking with Water Spout here. Just soak these sleep well. I think I'm just going to go for it. What's it called here? I honestly think I'm just going to go for a Liquidation here. Actually, the rain just stopped. It really sucks for me. I really want to get rid of Amogus. We'll double down to Amogus. He spores me. Here we go. Here we go. Spore City. Spore City. I have that Eternatus. I mean, we would be chilling fine here if I just wasn't asleep. But, of course, I'm just asleep every turn now. And he's going for Shell Smash. So his defense is down. If I can wake up, rip a Sucker Punch, I might be able to KO it. Which would be nice, because Trick Room's gone. Trick Room is gone. Because his defense, I think it should be -2, right? I think both defensive stages drop 2. Correct? No, 1. That Sucker Punch is probably not going to be able to KO it. But I can deal some damage here. So I'm going to do that, and honestly, I might just Wide Guard here. If I can wake up. But, you know, obviously I'm going to probably be asleep here. But we're going to try it. Here comes the Water Tower type, and he's going to rip another Water Spout. And probably P-Puff up here. He's probably just going to Palm Puff him. Dragon Terra. Uh-oh. That's not good. You going for Dragon Pulses here? You looking to rip some Pulses? Seems like it. I wake up, and I do land a Wide Guard, which is nice. Go for Water Spout. And Rage Powder's going to fly here, so my Sucker Punch is going to do absolutely nothing. Go for Water Spout, please. Go for Water Spout. Go for Water Spout. Please go for Water Spout. I think he's just going to tee off with Dragon Pulse, yeah. Bye-bye Gambo. Yeah, bye-bye Gambo all day. Well, Gambo actually soaks that. Pretty nice, pretty nice. We'll try to go for Countout Cleave. I guess I'll go for a lunge here again. I'm actually going to go into a lunge into the Blastoise slot. Ends up withdrawing Amogus. I should have went into that slot, because here comes Roll Boom, right? Yep, should have lunged the Amogus slot. Would have did some good damage there. And I should have Sucker Punch here. Protect Blastoise. You do protect Blastoise. So he has Fake Out ready to roll. It's not bad. Take it off some damage. And I mean, now I could just go for Sucker Punch into that Blastoise slot. Unless he fakes out or Grassy Glides. And at that point, I'm just going to lunge and try to KO the... I'm just going to lunge and try to KO you. But I'll probably pick up a double KO here. And honestly, I know they have a ton of Pokemon left. But at the same time, I feel like my Eternatus can just clutch this match up. If I get all these Pokemon low enough, Sludge Wave can just get after it. But he's going to end up Grassy Glide, and he's going to end up Dragon Pulse. And chances are my Araquanid cannot soak up this shot. If it can, that'd be beautiful, but I just don't really see that happening. And yeah, this is not looking good. No bueno. Bye-bye. Oh, you survive it. You're the man. You're the man. You're the man. You're the man. There's a KO. There's not a KO. I lied. I do get that attack drop, which is beautiful. But at the same time, I wanted that KO. Okay, Eternatus. Let's have a day here, buddy. Let's have a day here. We have to be able to soak up at least one of these. He's probably honestly just going for... He's honestly probably just going for a Grass Glide into the slot. So I was going to go Wide Guard, just block myself here. But I'm just going to protect here. Blastoise going to end up protecting here as well. Get back a little bit more HP. Like, the only threat he has is Blastoise right now. And I know he wants to go for Dragon Pulse. And honestly, I'm hoping we could just simply outspeed him. And be able to soak up at least one Dragon Pulse. We're full HP. Because I think 2 Sludge Waves can, you know, do the job. I'm going to get rid of Roll Boom here. I'm honestly just about to sacrifice my Araquanid. What really does it do here? It's honestly doing absolutely nothing. Blastoise's going back up almost to full HP. I mean, I could Wide Guard here again. Here comes Electabuzz. I mean, Electabuzz not really doing too much here. My Araquanid really does absolutely nothing. We're going to go for Sludge Wave here. Honestly, let's just go for the Wide Guard. You never know. Maybe he'll send a double hitting move. You never know. You never know. So we'll put it up in the air. We'll throw it up. And from here, he's actually... Oh, I totally forgot he's got that speed boost. Can we soak this one? Oh, we don't even soak one. I was hoping we could soak at least one. Never mind. Blastoide's getting the best of us. Honestly, it was all Amogus. Just Spore City. We had the Trick Room set up. we were looking pretty good. We just couldn't wake up from naps, and it kind of bit us there. We're sitting 1-1. I'm going to run this one, keep my spider alive. Let's go up to our third and final. Final match for today's video coming at you guys, and of course we're going up against a star-studded stack team. We ride on Regigigas, Rayquaza, Groudon, Lugia, and Koraidon. Alright, I'm ready to get after it. I'm going to do exactly what I did in match number 1. Bring in the steel types. Let's throw some Sludge Waves around here. Let's throw some Sludge Waves around. It worked for us well in match number 1. Match number 2, we were looking, again, really well, especially once we popped Trick Room. But, dude, Spore City, man, just spamming that. So annoying. So annoying. Just killing us, man. Nothing's worse than getting spored multiple times. But they end up leading these two, which I don't mind. I'm going to go straight into that Poison Terror type. Going straight into that Poison Terror type. And I'm going to fake out my Rhydon at the same time. Regigigas, definitely scary, definitely hits hard. But since it has slow start, it's not as scary. It's not as scary. So fake out that. Let's go for Sludge Wave. With the Poison Terror type, obviously. Love me some Poison Terror type. Bam. Terror type. Send it. Hopefully we can just at least do half damage. Half damage is always good. When you're doing half damage, you know you're in a good position. It's always what you want. If you can two-shot every Pokemon, you're sitting in a good spot. There's that Poison Terror type. Fake out, launch him. You ride on, take that. And Sludge Wave is flying. Does not affect Tinkaton. Love that. How much damage doing? Show me half. More than half. Love it. Absolutely what I want to hear. We're getting after it. Hammer Arm's going to fly. Does relatively decent damage, but it is going to lower his speed. And he does take Rocky Helmet damage. We love that. So, I mean, at this point, I actually should go for Faint, just in case like Miraidon protects here. Faint, Sludge Wave. And they cancel match. Yo, what a match number 3. They knew it was over. We were going to sweep that one regardless. The Steel Pokemon, Tinkaton, and Eternatus get after it. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Short third and final match. Made our opponent rage quit. We love it, going 2-1 for today's video with this team. Eternatus, Tinkaton, doing a lot of the heavy lifting, especially in our wins. And in match number 2 was our only loss. Amoonguss getting the best of us. But guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you're new here, click that big red subscribe button so you know when all of my videos go live. Seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spread some positivity today. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.